Today we're going to learn about the volume of a cone. Volume is equal to 1/3 pi r squared times h. Opposed to finding the volume of a cylinder, which is the same equation except the 1/3 is removed, the volume of a cone includes this 1/3. Now, why is that the case? Well, the reason is actually because if you were to fill in a cylinder like this with the same height, the volume of the cone is actually 1/3 of the cylinder's volume. The volume of this cone here is 1/3, and then the left-hand side is another third, and the right-hand side is another third. So as you can see, there almost appears to be 1, 2, 3 separate triangles. And because the cone only fills up one of them, it only takes up 1/3 of the cylinder's volume. So that's why we use 1/3 in our equation. Now, just like a cylinder, the way it works is you take the area of a circle and then you multiply it by the height of the cone in this case. So let's say that the radius was 5 centimeters. If the radius was 5 centimeters for the circle, then we would use the equation pi r squared. And so it would be area is equal to pi times 5 squared. And this is going to end up being 78.5 centimeters squared. And if this was a cone, if this was the bottom of a cone, we would multiply by 1/3 times the height to find the volume of it. So essentially, the volume of a cone is simply 1/3 height times the area of the circle. Let's say in this case, the height is equal to 6 inches and the radius is equal to 3 inches. Well, how would we find the volume of this cone? Well, first, let's find the area of the base, the circle. That would be the area is equal to pi times 3 squared. And this will come out to 28.26. And then we multiply it by 1/3 of the height. The height is 6 inches. So 6 inches times 1/3 is equal to 2. So we multiply this by 2 and we get our answer. We get the volume is 56.52 inches cubed because it's a 3D object. And so that's going to be the area of the cone.